Hey YouTube, it's Stomp603 here again with another reloading video. This video is going to focus more on the case preparation process, and it's also going to be a review on the Lyman Sonic 2500 Ultrasonic Cleaner. In my opinion, case prep is probably the most important step in the reloading process, especially when you're doing a round like the 357 SIG. Today we're going to be using 45 cartridges because that's what I've got laying around. And with that, let me get started. I'll set up the ultrasonic cleaner and we'll show you how it works. Okay, and here we have the ultrasonic cleaner all set up. I've added the water and a cleaning solution, and it's all heated up, obviously. This is a newer generation cleaner. It's, like I said, it's got a heater in it, so we heats the water up to about 150 degrees. It takes about a half an hour to do that. I usually start off with the hottest tap water I can. That way it cuts that time down. It's got 5 time cycles on here. Starts 90 seconds, 180, 280, 380, and 480. And you can see the little red light is off over here, which means it's all heated up. This will hold 900 9mm cartridges, and it advertises it'll do it in less than 8 minutes. What I've found out is it all really depends on how dirty your cartridges are. If they're once fired, factory ammo cartridges, fine, yeah, it can do it in probably about 8 minutes. Most brass that you have has been laying around forever. It's all tarnished. It's been in a brass bucket at the range, and they're just filthy and disgusting inside. So I usually run those type of cartridges through 4 cycles at 480 seconds, and they come out squeaky clean. Now, my first step is obviously tumbling the brass. That'll get all the range dirt and stuff off. And then I run it through my sizing die, which will decap it, take the firing pin out, because I want to get the primer pockets clean also. So all these cases that I have that I'm going to put in here have already been tumbled and ran through the sizing die. So I'll stop the camera and I'll give you a close-up on a few of the dirtiest ones that I found, so that way we have a comparison before and after. So these are a few of the dirtiest ones I found, and I just want to show you, what they look like on the inside. A lot of carbon buildup in there. Primer pockets are all carboned up also, and it's kind of hard to see on the camera, but they are discolored on the outside. I got some tarnishing going on there. Now these weren't once fired factory ammo. These are ones that have been fired a few times, so they're really dirty. That's why I wanted to show you these. And then after we're done cleaning them, we'll give you a comparison, show you how clean those come afterwards. So I'll put the camera back up on the tripod and we'll get started with cleaning these. Alright, so like I said, I got my water all heated up and got my solution in there, and the recommended solution is the Lyman Sonic concentrated cartridge cleaning solution. And there's other stuff that I've seen on the web that you can use, vinegar and stuff like that, but I haven't experimented with it yet because I had plenty of this still. Once I run out of that, I'm sure I'll give that other stuff a try. So these are the dirtiest ones that I had. I'll dump those in there. And then these are all ones that I've already sized and everything. So there's a couple hundred there. Comes with this basket, and you never want any of this stuff. You never want your brass touching the metal on the inside of the cleaner here. So always use the basket. I've seen a couple guys on the internet that are doing it without the baskets. I don't know why. It's not recommended by the manufacturer, and it doesn't seem like it does any better of a job, so just use the basket. See, I go to hit the temperature control here, and the red light won't come on because it's already heated up. You got a set button here and an on and off. So it's set at 480. I'm going to run this through probably 3 or 4 times, and then we'll be able to compare, how they look afterwards. So I'll turn this on. It's not very loud at all. That's it. It's a lot quieter than the tumbler. and there's the ultrasonic parts right in the middle and the bottom, and it just shoots out the waves and vibrates all the stuff off essentially. So this has also got a cooling fan in it, so it prevents it from overheating, and it's a 2.5 liter capacity. I want to mention that if you're looking for bigger machines that have a bigger capacity, you'll at least know what size this one is. So that's all it is. Doesn't act like it's really doing anything, but I'll cut the camera now, I'll run it through a couple cycles, and then we'll be able to see, how good of a job it did. Okay, we're about halfway through, and you can kind of see how dirty the water is now. Getting all that carbon off of there. So, a couple more times, and then I'll show you the results. Okay, I just shut everything off. I took the brass out, dried it with a towel, stuck it on a towel for a minute. You can see the water is just totally disgusting in there. And, that's normally, this inside of this is stainless steel, so it looks like a mirror almost with brand new water and stuff in there. And then got all my brass right here. Like I said, I just rolled it over a towel a couple times to get all the water off of it. You can grab any one of these cases, take a look at the insides. Primer pockets. That one's got a crack or something in it there. You can just see the difference. It's pretty amazing how clean that those get on the inside. It looks like brand new brass. Primer pockets are spotless. And you can just grab any one of these and show you the insides. So, like I said, 480 seconds, 4 times. That's all I had these in there for. And, when you tumble these, even with the primers out of them primer pockets don't get nowhere near as clean. I don't think it takes anything out of the primer pockets. Certainly doesn't do anything with the inside of the cartridge. It polishes the outside. This here, in my opinion, these are way more polished than even the tumbler does. I use the corncob media with the, it's got an additive in it, a polishing compound, and I do that first before I run them through my dies. That way it doesn't ruin the dies or scratch them or anything. And that black residue that's left on the cartridges, you can't see it, but once you handle 20 or 30 cartridges, your fingers are all black. Well, after I run it through the Ultrasonic Cleaner, all that residue is gone as well. So primer pockets are spotless, inside spotless, saves a lot of time. I even have the Case Prep Express here, which speeds up the process as far as cleaning out your primer pockets. But it's really time consuming, and your fingers do get tired. And with this step here, you don't have to do anything. Push the button and walk away. So the only thing I would have to do, my next step on these would be, I would run them through the, I got a resizer for the flash hole, makes them all a consistent diameter. And then I got another bit that trims the inside of the pocket, makes them all a consistent depth. So I do those 2 steps on this, and I'm ready to reload. And I virtually have really no time spent on preparing these cases. The machine did all the work. So there you have it, the Lyman Turbosonic Ultrasonic Cleaner. I paid $111 for it on, I think I got this one off eBay. I usually use Amazon, but it's worth every single penny. $111 isn't really much when it comes down to reloading supplies, the stuff you buy for it. And it does just a fantastic job. I did a bunch of brass for a relative, 45s that he got from a range, from the military, and the stuff had been sitting in an ammo can forever. And all of it came out just like this, brand new. Looks like this stuff's never been fired. So proof is in the pudding. I've seen videos from Lyman reps on their ultrasonic cleaner. I'm not going to take the word of a representative. I'll go and look around on YouTube and see if somebody else has any, better opinions or different opinions anyway. And so that's why I'm kind of doing this video, so you can make your own decision. There you go, all set. Thanks for watching, and if you like this video, you can subscribe, and then I'll have some more videos on other stuff that'll hopefully be helpful for you. Thanks for watching.